Good morning. Today's reflection is called Planting and Growth. Next week, members and friends of the East and Old will give up their free time to plant trees for the community. These trees have been purchased by the generous donations from the congregation. After Barbara Ann gave them the option to take part in the building of a forest just outside Padanaram. This idea came from an initiative run by the Woodland Trust. They want everyone to be able to plant a tree. So the Woodland Trust have got communities involved, and East and Old Congregation and Padanaram community have joined together to plant over 1,500 trees. These trees are to help towards reducing carbon in the atmosphere. They will also support wildlife communities, and they will also help to save ancient woodlands from dying off. The volunteers will be planting saplings which have been sourced and grown in the UK and Ireland. This means they are native to our soil and so therefore do not bring pests or diseases from other countries. The types of trees to be planted may range from hawthorns, rowans, silver birch and hazel. They start off as a seed which then becomes a sprout. A sapling is established and planted, and eventually this grows and becomes a tree. Each tree has a life expectancy in its adult maturity, and all are different. A rowan tree can last up to 200 years, and I'm sure some of you have heard of the Fortingal yew in Perthshire, which claims to be over 2,000 years old. But normally, later on in years, the tree declines and finally may die. However, this is not the end for the tree. There are many ways a tree can live on, whether being whittled into a decorative animal shape to be displayed, or turned into a beautiful wooden shiny fruit bowl, or given one last chance as a log, giving off heat, light and pleasure to whoever feels its glow. In our Christian life, our faith can be compared to a similar life cycle of the tree. A seed is planted within us. This seed takes a different form for all of us. Just like there are different trees, we may have come to faith as a young child, inquisitive after hearing the many great stories from the Bible. Or the seed may have been planted later on in life, when we have experienced a low point or a trying time, and God has sent someone to us who speaks kind words and opens our mind to letting Jesus in. The sapling is when we have established roots in our faith, but these roots can be easily destroyed if we don't feed and water them. Attending a church, meeting and talking with other fellow Christians, reading our Bible, beginning to pray are all ways of strengthening those roots. Like the tree, we continue to grow. We become stronger in our faith day by day. Sometimes we will experience setbacks and challenges, and this is God knowing when to prune us to release new growth. All of us mature at different times, and our gifts which God has given us to share during this time are as varied as the leaves on the trees. Eventually, we must also die to this world. However, just like the wood which is chopped down but then crafted into a beautiful wooden cross, we also are guaranteed to be with our Maker in heaven as the best version of ourselves. So today, let us reflect on how, just like the new forest which will establish itself as a strong community and create new sustainable life, we also should breathe God's everlasting breath into those we meet, love, and look after today.